reality takes that three-dimensional drafting product and allows you to enter it much like in video games. Our designer, Josh Wheatley, is pretty much on the cutting edge of these technologies. He goes to the national conferences every year.
Looking for ways that we can improve technology, our designs, our product. It kind of made me think, how can we implement this in our workflow?
We're transitioning from AutoCAD over to Revit.
Everything is one file in Revit. You do your 3D modeling, your presentations, your construction drawings, your elevation views section, everything is done in one file.
We're using a product called Enscape. It's a plugin for Revit. So it's really a combination of Revit to do the modeling as we typically would, and then Enscape to do the live rendering that gives the VR experience. With the VR control set, you're really just navigating a walkthrough through the model. There's different types of controls. You can do a point and click where you'll just fly right to that area. You can do the virtual walkthrough where slowly you kind of go through it like a video game. We can do some environmental stuff where we can say, we want to see what this looks like at night, or we want to see what it looks like at, at 8 a.m. and it'll actually do light studies where you can see what does it really look like inside. We have senior engineers who've been working on projects in the design, and when we set up the demos, they'll come in and they'll say, hey, this is what this really looks like.
So far, the best reaction when somebody puts the headset on and they're like, oh my goodness, that really showcases the potential and the power of this.
When a client hires an engineer, it's often a leap of faith. The biggest area of upset is often translating the engineering design to the actual construction project. A lot of time an owner can't translate a blueprint or two-dimensional, three-dimensional image to what they'll be dealing with for the next 20, 40 years of their career. So we felt it would be very beneficial to allow the owner to take a virtual tour. I've actually taken the virtual reality tours of some of our pump stations, and you look at it and you say, that valve's a little too high. I'm 6'3", and it would be a stretch for me to try to actuate that valve. That's not something that's readily seen on paper.
So many people who have struggled to view things in 2D, you could work with them for months or years, and then they throw on this headset and they're like, oh yeah, this is what it's gonna look like. You can see issues in an area that you weren't expecting it. We're already seeing the potential cost savings. We can really see this before it happens in the field and becomes a change order.
By moving to virtual reality, there are going to be no misunderstandings.
During the design process, we can have the client come in, go to the client, not only provide our client with a better product, but a better product for the contractor to build from.
Somewhat unusual, being that we're less than 100 and located solely within the state of Indiana, to be utilizing these type of tools.
A lot of other firms don't have these capabilities yet, and it puts Commonwealth at the top, and it's our jobs to make sure that we stay in the forefront with technology.
So you get the personal experience and the attention you would expect from a small firm, but the product and the technology of a national firm.